Happy Thursday, right?
Another day, another start of the show, man.
It's always a happy Thursday. I love this show. So
I wish it wouldn't rain so much on Thursdays, but I do love this show.
Oh my gosh, it's been raining all Thursday, Sunday, every day we've been riding.
I think we've got 16 days in a row now, rain. What do we got going on
We got quite a few things going on today.
Okay, well, do you want to talk or you want me to talk? You might as well take over today. Go right ahead.
Is he asking me or telling me?
I don't know. I guess he's telling you in an asking way.
Well, you got the papers.
There we
in front of
go.
you.
Well, get your own darn papers.
Go ahead. Tell me what's happening.
All right, well, Mark, here's what we're doing.
Yep.
We are going to do some footage. We have Leesburg.
Yeah.
We have a Throwback Thursday when Hank and Bill were at the Natchez Trace.
That was a lot of fun.
They said Hank looks a little different then, so I can't wait to see that.
He did. He
Not as
was.
much gray hair.
And then we've got the third annual Greek ride that we did.
Great ride, great view.
You know, it's Greek and wet ride.
Yeah, it was
You
well.
guys keep talking about this rain. I don't know what
Better
you're talking
for us
about.
than it was for him. He'll let him tell us what happened later in
I
the
don't even
show.
talk about it.
And then we have 2 interviews today, right?
That's
right. So who we got? Who's coming by today?
We got Scott Bickens coming by from Asphalt Iron, and I think you guys talked to Steve Block.
Yep. So
Matter of fact, Steve wants his own spot on the show now.
what do we start out with?
Why don't we start out with, let me see here. How about if
Why don't we let
start out-
John surprise us? John, whatever you pick, we're going to.
Well, I hear this is Throwback Thursday.
It is Throwback Thursday.
Well, we have Natchez Trace that Hank and Bill took a ride on, and we want to check this thing out.
Where is Hank?
Well, I stole his chair, so he's over there training his face, and so I thought, you know what the hell, I'll fill in for a little bit.
Is that it? So he's taking a food break. You
Well,
already
yeah,
had
but
your
I have
food break.
half my hamburger eaten, now the other half, I think he's over there working on it.
So Mark, have you had your food break yet?
I've already eaten, man. I
Yeah,
eat
Mark
as soon as
had
I get here.
tacos.
You had the tacos?
Yeah,
How were
and he
they?
wouldn't
Hey,
share
good.
any.
Pork tacos, great with the coleslaw, applesauce coleslaw. I
I'm
didn't know what
doing that
that
after
was,
the
but it
show.
was really good.
What'd you have, Jay?
I had a hamburger and French fries, and Hank, I think, eating his meal and mine at the same time.
Hank's still eating. I think that's why he snuck in here. isn't he?
Yeah, so I stole his chair.
I think
so
your protein drink's safe, though.
you guys must be pretty special for me to give up a hamburger to hang out with you all. So
All right, well, what do we got? We got
Throwback
Natchez Trace, huh?
Natchez Trace. Throwback Thursday is Hank and Bill riding the Natchez Trace. So let's take a look at that clip.
Let's see
All
what
right,
it is.
John, take it away.
Oh, we got a treat for you now. All my friends, all 6 or 7 or 8 or 200 of them showed up here at Ross Barnett. They're on their Gold Wings over here, and Bill's going to interview them. And Bill, I told him that you were going to give them $10 a piece to interview them.
How you doing? I'm Bill Young.
Sonny Baker. Glad to meet you, Bill.
Sonny, where are you from?
Mobile.
Oh, we got the whole group from Mobile,
Right.
right?
Every one of us.
What are you riding today, Sonny?
99 Gold Wing.
How do you like it?
Love it.
Now, I tell you what, I got to admire these guys that travel and pull a trailer and camp.
Right.
So you guys are really, really roughing it, right?
Enjoying it.
Sonny, your wife already let the cat out the bag.
But you got to, you know, the women get cold.
Tell us how you handle the temperature change, Sonny.
About 5, 6 jackets, long sleeve shirts,
I
long
want to know
handles,
what she sleeps under at
electric
night.
blanket.
An electric
Electric
blanket.
blanket.
So we are roughing it.
This goes all the way to Mobile.
It's still plugged in back in Mobile. That's the longest extension
All
cord
right.
in the free world, I'm
That's
telling you.
Man,
Sonny, thanks a million,
All right.
buddy. We appreciate it.
Not a
Have a
problem.
safe ride. What kind of bike you riding today?
84 Gold Wing.
An 80.
oh, they let
Wait a
you
minute.
ride with
Wait a
you?
minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, you
wait a
guys
minute,
are
Jimmy.
tough.
These guys wouldn't buy you a new one. They buy
No.
all themselves new ones.
I know it. And they got all kinds of money, too.
That's the way the Lost Tribe is, you know. The higher up you
So
are,
wait.
the more money you have.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So we've already spoken to all the chiefs, right?
That's right.
Then we can talk with Jimmy,
Is Jimmy bringing up the tail end of this group?
like you and me.
Actually, I let us in here.
I was hoping they don't make you ride about 2 miles behind them just because your bike's about a week
Oh,
older than
no.
theirs, huh?
No.
You know, that's the
Tell
nice
you what,
thing, though, about
equality,
these bikes.
equality in motorcycling. It's come a long way, folks.
The nice thing about bikes, though, I don't care what year you ride, and you take a look at these bikes, they're all in great shape. I guarantee you that they check these things out before they go on their trips. So if you go on a long trip, make sure you get everything checked out and enjoy
Right.
yourself out on the road. And
Exactly.
be like these folks. Go out and have a great time. That's what this
And
is all
folks,
about.
it doesn't matter what you ride. Just ride.
Our next stop was Rocky Springs. Now a ghost town, this area once reached a population of around 2,400 people. However, the Civil War yellow fever, and a series of poor agricultural seasons eventually led to the demise or flight of all its citizens. So this is Rocky Springs, huh?
This is it, Rocky Springs, man.
It looks like a safe, Bill.
When's the last time you saw a safe sitting in the middle of the woods, Hank?
In addition to a few artifacts, all that remains is the old Methodist church that once overlooked a bustling community.
You know, I don't understand it. I take Hank to the neatest places. We're right here. I mean, this is the premier spot at Rocky Springs. It's a church. Hank's nowhere to be found. Hank! Where are you? Hey!
Hey, Bill! Come on up.
How did you get up in there?
Easy. I know people in high places, man. Look at this. Is this place wild or what?
Oh, this is cool. This is in the middle of nowhere, Hank.
Rocky Springs.
I tell you what, this is a place on the trace everybody ought to stop.
1837. Can you imagine if these walls could talk, what they could tell us? Look, there's a piano. How'd you like to play a tune or something? Can you
Play a tune?
Yeah.
Oh, we might play something for the folks.
Yeah, you're pretty good. For the folks that don't know, Bill's multi-talented, see? Here we are at Rocky Springs in the church. And who do we run into but the former pastor's daughters?
Girls, introduce yourselves.
I'm Kelly Knight. I'm Butch Knight's youngest daughter. He's the former minister here at Rocky Springs.
And I'm the oldest daughter, Candy Knight.
So you were telling us a little history about the church. Can you tell us a little bit about the church itself and how they divided it and why?
Okay. Well, first thing we told you about was that these two windows at each end of the church weren't here before. Previously, the window behind the minister was just a solid wall, and it had a picture on it with Jesus picking up a lamb. Candy, my sister, was telling you about how they divided the church into two sections with pretty much they just put a board in between the two sections of the pews. The men sat on the right hand of the minister, and the women sat on the left.
When we were here with our father as pastor, we knew several of, obviously with the campground down below, you get a lot of people coming through for services and what have you, but there are some basic members that have come here since the beginning, and their family has as well. And so we knew some of the ladies that had never sat with their husbands whatsoever.
So they've come to Sunday service and never sat together with their husband or wives.
Let me ask you this now. You also you were telling us a little bit about the cemetery.
Right.
And can you tell the folks what we were talking about as far as the cemetery?
In the cemetery, during the yellow fever epidemic and so forth, there were a lot of people dying. So when they were all buried facing the wrong way. They're all supposed to be buried facing the east. And in the Bible, Jesus comes from the east. So when our father was minister, there was a big to-do about all that, and so they had to dig up all the bodies and turn them around to make them face the proper way.
How were we so lucky to run into you?
I try to come back often. I don't live far from here.
I live in Lakeland, Florida. I go to school at Florida Southern College in Lakeland, so I live quite far away. And I was home for Thanksgiving, and I was like, let's go back. So it's a very special place to us.
Stay tuned. Cycle Fever will be right back.
Natchez Trace, what a ride that looks like. And I didn't go on that ride.
I thought you said Hank was on that video.
Hank looked like he was 100 pounds lighter in that video. And I hear the roads are kind of narrow, and he's eating all the hamburgers in the back. And
He won't be back on that ride again.
Some things are better left not said.
Well, I know there was a couple of groups. There was a Lost Tribe group, right?
And I want to know if the guy, did he ever find his, was he looking for a heating blanket or something? Was that?
You know what?
I mean,
no one
they
can
were
tell these
camping.
stories like Dad and Bill can tell these stories.
That's why you ride a Goldwing, so you can plug them things into something.
Exactly.
When's Bill coming back to the show?
I don't know if Bill wants to come back to this show. And I can't let him back because I took his motorcycle.
Oh, wow. Well, for all you don't know, Bill's he's a historian?
You know what? Bill knows just about everything in history. He is quite the history buff.
Yeah.
So
He's a fountain of information for sure.
So yep, I know. So I know they were out there with the Lost Tribe, and that's a Goldwing Riders Club or some or Honda Club. I wonder if they're still out there. I don't know. We run into Scott a lot. Scott's with Asphalt and Iron.
Yes, sir.
And he's the events manager right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
your title?
Yep, National Events Manager.
There you go.
These guys, they do a lot of stuff, man. Everywhere we go, we see Asphalt and Iron. They got a trailer, they set up, they bring their merchandise out. They can tell you where the next ride's going to be and what the ride's about that day.
Yeah, we got Hog Fest coming up at Seminole Harley. They were supposed to be this Saturday, but because of the rain and everything else, they postponed it until the weekend of the 8th of July. It's gone from a one-day event now to a 3-day event. So you guys gotta come out, hang out with us. We'll have our trailer there. We'll have all of our t-shirts, our hats. We've got some new merchandise coming out, some new designs of t-shirts coming out. If you ever have a poke run in the community you wanna do, we give back to the community as much as we possibly can. It's a great group of guys. We're all motorcycle enthusiasts. We started off last June in Apopka with Jeff Davis and Steve Schumann. They're the ones who really spearheaded this whole group. Now we're actually globally. We have over 85 groups here in the United States as well as 12 abroad.
And the camaraderie, because when you go out with these guys, it's always a good time, man.
Yep.
They're good people, everybody there. You don't have to worry about a hassle. Their rides are well-organized rides, so it's always a good time.
And it's not, we see you guys at all sorts of events. Like I run into you when I was out seeing rocket flies. So
Yes, sir.
over at 46, over at Route 46. So listen, you're gonna have to, when you have an event, when you guys have a riding event, Mark will know about it, but just let us know about it.
In about September time, we're going to be doing our third quarter birthday ride. What we try to do is get together every quarter to celebrate everybody's birthday during that quarter.
I saw that on Facebook.
And it's a fun day of riding. No money's involved. It's just going out and doing a ride. We're hoping we're going to do St. Augustine this time.
Oh, nice.
So right up A1A, stop at a few places up, go up to St. Augustine, walk around, have some dinner, and then come back and make a few stops on the way back. Motorcycling is supposed to be about the brotherhood and sisterhood, and that's what we're trying to do. Is we want to bring everybody together and have fun, and not worry and not stress.
Good.
And if we get back to the community, that's even better.
You're absolutely right. That's how it should be, and that's what we talk about. You know, we talk about people have sometimes an idea in their head about bikers.
Yes, sir.
And maybe the way we look or what we're doing, but we're a community. We all help each other. We do more, bikers do more charity rides than just about anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Every weekend, just about, we're doing a charity ride for Sunday.
Yeah.
Every weekend we do something, try to.
And we're not just strictly right in the Orlando area. We're in the Daytona area. We're in the Melbourne area. We're up in Leesburg. If we have a day where we have like three events to do, we'll split up. Jeff will go do one, Steve will go do one, I'll go do one, and we'll take our own little group of people with us and just represent what it's supposed to be about.
Now, where do you guys meet up as a club?
We're not a club, we're a social network. We're the ultimate social network for bikers. It's called Asphalt and Iron, and we have a website, asphaltandiron.com. We've got LinkedIn, we're on Twitter, we're on Snapchat, we're on all the big social networks. We're big on Facebook, so you can find us there. We have an Orlando group, we have a Daytona Beach group, we have a DeLand group, Leesburg, Tallahassee, Jacksonville, Melbourne, Titusville. It never ends.
Good. Well, you know what? Listen, everybody, if you get a chance and you see that there's an event coming up and they're out there and they're talking about it, or why don't you let us know about events too? Because
I will. I'll share it on your page.
Every week we talk about rides events that are coming up. So we'd love to tell people about it, but it's, you know, you guys accept anybody that comes in and they can ride and wants to go out with you. And it's a good way to see if you want to be with a group and see how you feel out riding, because it is a great camaraderie. It really is. So we'll also put on there your website that you talked about, and that's probably the best way for people to find out about you and know what's going on. So excellent. Well, Scott, thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate it. Let everybody know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
There we go. Yeah. Well, what do we got next, Mark?
I think we're going to see Leesburg.
Leesburg footage. All right. Let's do it. Let's do the Leesburg footage. We're gonna have
Let's
to
take a
throw it
look
back.
at Leesburg, see what's going on.
Throw it back to John.
All right, John. Thank you.
All right. It's all you.
Welcome to Leesburg Bike Fest!
I've met the bike before. She is from Grocers, Alabama.
Becca, she's from Northern Virginia. She's a full-time model, and her measurements are more than you'll ever. That's biker wear.
I love biker wear. I had no idea I was such a fan. Christina is from...
Her name is Brooke. She's from Virginia Beach, and she is a lifeguard.
Oh, shut up.
Yes, her...
Go Beach.
I got some hell yeahs down here. She's a world-famous Hooters girl and a nursing student. This is Miss JRR, of course, Orlando's Rock Station.
Cycle Fever TV!
Guess what? I finally got you to be over here. Steve Glum's been running around this place forever and ever and ever, and now we got him. Steve.
Wait, but before, you know, you should let us know when you're going to have Steve so we can put something in our chairs.
So he's a little taller?
Yeah.
Or we get him a lower chair.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
You gotta get you some phone books.
Exactly. That would be good with us.
Yeah.
All right, Steve, there's been a lot of things going on. I'm going to start off with the worst thing that's going on. Where did this rain come from? Do you know an Indian that started a rain dance or something?
You know, it hasn't rained, well, it didn't rain for what, 3 months, worst drought in Florida history, and then, you know, as soon as we opened, it rained every single day.
Yep.
It doesn't stop people, which is good. That means they want to be here.
You know, but it certainly makes it for some tough going here to bring in your cars and bikes sometimes. So, but anyway, and here again, you know, it has rained, and but the skies are clearing. We got a cool rock band on the stage behind us, and got a lot of cool stuff happening.
Now, I want to tell you, I came here for Father's Day. You guys have a great brunch.
Well, thank you. And just started that, you know, that weekend, and you know, it's every Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 2.
Yeah.
And you know, it's an all-you-can-eat brunch. There's a Bloody Mary bar. There's a bottomless mimosa. So you know, it's not in this menu. This is our actual our food menu, which is chock full of all kinds of, you know, great simple comfort foods, you know, inspirations from roadside diners and so on. But our brunch menu is a little bit different than this one. Brunch every Saturday and Sunday.
Well, I made reservations. We had 9 people, and there wasn't one person that had a bad thing to say. So the food was good.
Great.
They got to go around and see what was going on.
That makes me happy.
And it's every Sunday now, right?
Every Saturday and Sunday. So let me tell you what happens on Saturday and Sunday. So every Saturday we have what we call Cars and Caffeine. Starts at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of we call it our car day, Saturday, right?
Okay.
Start off early, come on down, cool cars, grab a coffee like I'm drinking now, get a bite to eat, and at 9 o'clock starts the brunch. And that goes until 2, all you can eat, and then we kind of we're into the rest of the day. There's a band, there's probably, you know, a car event maybe on that particular Saturday or whatever, and then we go into the night. On Sunday, same kind of thing, but it's more of our bike day, and we call that Bikes and Brew. So again, come in at 7 a.m., grab a coffee, hang out, see some cool bikes, whatever, and then at 9 o'clock starts the brunch again until 2, and then we have other things going on. Depends on that particular Sunday, but you know, it might be cruiser days, or it might be, you know, Cumberland Gap is back for
they're unbelievable.
Sunday Fun Day, yeah.
So if somebody, if you want to find out what's going on, go to their website, USA?
CafeUSA.com.
Okay, you go up there, they'll give you a list of everything that's happening for the month, but I want to know what's happening from the 22nd to the 28th.
All right,
so all the way to next week.
It's bike night tonight.
Yeah.
It's Thursday. It's also Mopar night, so it's their monthly meetup. We've got a band playing, like I said. Scooter day. So it's all about scooters. So
Now, is scooters different than mopeds?
Vespas.
Oh, okay, so it is Vespas and stuff.
Yeah,
Is that a lot of the group that came here for opening day?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, because they had some really cool rides,
And you know,
man.
these guys are run by a British guy. This is a really cool story. So his name is Lee Stones. His dad was an original mod in London, went to the Ace.
Yeah.
He's got pictures of himself as a child
Really?
on his dad's scooter at the Ace. And now he lives here, just about 20 minutes from here. He's a great guy, and he's the leader of this scooter club of Orlando, and he has a scooter, event now every month, but the first one being Sunday. So
I was impressed when they all pulled in that one day.
that was kind of
they're very cool guys, and it was great to see kind of the whole rocker side with all the bikes, and then all the mod guys and the scooters come in, and we had a lot of fun with that.
I know one thing that I got from last week. 4 to 7, happy hour every day.
Yeah.
You didn't think I'd know that, did you?
I never see you here at 4 o'clock.
Well, that's because I'm down there in incognito, because I know that you won't let me. You think I'm too young to drink.
That's it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Tuesday, that's our 1, 2, 3, our 4th. Tuesday is Lowrider and Tuners night, and then on the 1, 2, 3, our 4th Wednesday, the 28th is all vintage cars and rat run.
Okay.
So we're starting to really get a lot of great groups in here, a lot of great guys and gals, that love to come to the Ace and gather. We've, I think, done a nice setup here. They can park up front outside. You guys are always here parked up front, so it's nice to.
I have to fight to get that parking spot. They go, you can't park there. I go, I know Steve.
Yeah,
They go, could you park next door?
Yeah,
That's okay.
that's right. But
Now,
anyway.
I will tell you that the rain has really done a job on everything, but last Thursday you had, or no, it was last Wednesday, you had trike night, and it was a shame because we had probably 75 to 80 trikes that were going to show up, and the skies opened up. And of all things, the couple guys who were here, they emailed me and said, "Where are you, chicken shit?" For people that don't know, you guys rent some rooms out. I came in the parking lot. I couldn't find a parking spot. You had so many people here. What's going on?
Well, we've got a lot of space here. Got to clap for the band.
Yeah, that's it. They did.
We got a lot of space, and we've got a lot of groups that love to come in. Whether it's for a happy hour or whether it's for a corporate private meeting or a semi-private gathering, a birthday, a going away party, whatever. So.
Well, I got to tell you, it took a long time to open, but everybody I've talked to that's been here, they always say they're coming back and they love the venue. And I got to say, you can't find, your crew that you hired are the nicest people.
Thank you.
I mean, you got to give them some attaboys. Because
we do.
And you know what? When it is raining, they'll come out there with an umbrella. They'll come get you from your car. They'll take you back to your car. I mean, that's service. That's door to curb service there. So that was pretty cool.
That's great. Thank you for saying that. Appreciate that.
No, they're great.
Now, we love to hear that, and we did a kind of a large outreach to try to find some really great people, and we did, and it's funny, because we didn't have any umbrellas, but we had the big umbrellas. That's what they're taking those out of the tables. They're this big, bringing guests to and from. So
I got food coming up, so I'm ending this interview.
what are you having, meatloaf?
No, I'm having the hamburger.
What are you having, fish and chips?
I'm going to have the tacos, I think. The pulled pork tacos.
Right on.
All right,
what
so
do you guys have?
He's got chicken.
Yeah, we've
He's
had it all.
got fish and chips.
Oh, that's a big.
I'm spreading it around because I've tried everything.
So
It's
listen to
all
this.
Oh, and it's
I
coming.
was in here last Friday. There's a guy.
Yeah, see our food's there. Yeah, let's put it right
Brian,
there.
You can bring it over.
Brian,
No,
Brian.
no, let's show it up. Right on. That's Brian. Thanks, Brian. That'll be mine. No, that's
Let's
for
go
you.
out here, Brian.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh boy, that's mine.
You like
Oh,
fries?
that's yours.
Good.
Turn around. Let's bring that camera. What's going on? We got got to get you over here, Brian. Come on, we got to get real close, Brian. Okay. Like, you know how we are. Brian takes care of us. See, you're on the street right there, Brian. Brian takes care of us every Thursday night out here. Yep. He's always here, man. The other night, the last Thursday, the kitchen was closed, and Brian got us food. Sure is. All right, brother. Thank you. Thank you, man. Appreciate all the time.
All right, well, you better tip him. Make sure you tip him, will you?
We do tip him.
All right, good.
We say keep the kitchen open. Go.
All right.
All right. Thank you, sir.
I can't talk and eat, so
while you eat, I'll talk.
All right.
What was I going to talk about?
Steve, I got to eat this.
I told you to eat.
Well, I can't eat it on camera.
Trust me, Steve.
Why not?
Because I made a rule that nobody should eat on camera. But
if you saw him eat on camera, you'd know why we have the rule.
All right, well, I'm going to let you guys eat. I'm going to bail. Thank you all for having me. Thanks for being here. And
thanks for letting us be a part of it.
You got it, man. And we'll see you at the Ace.
That's right.
Every Thursday night, if you're available, you can give us some more updates.
Buddy.
Well, I would love to. In fact, I want my own section and part of the show.
That's it, Steve's updates.
Well, it's just me and not you guys.
You got it. That's actually pretty smart, too. It might increase our viewership.
It's a great bike, isn't it? I don't know if it's a bike, but it's Hank's one, but it looks very comfortable, and it looked like it's weatherproof as well. So we had about 21 riders on this trip, which is about 2 hours, a little over 2 hours each way. Well, this is a Greek restaurant. It's one of the most famous ones. It's owned by Bob Parks, and he's the founder of this. It's a huge restaurant. It's New York style. They have a lot of service, probably about 50 on the floor, and very comfortable. And the food is excellent. The portions are big, and it's typically Greek. Oh, this is my friend here.
I'll tell you what, This was a great day for a ride.
See?
It was an excellent ride.
There's another happy rider right here.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'll do this again.
What do you like the most of the ride?
Oh, the views, the smells were awesome. The flowers, the way they bloom, and you could, when you ride by, you could smell them. Oh, that was amazing.
Where were the flowers?
On the trees.
Oh, okay.
At the top of the hill. You don't remember that stop? It was on the top of the hill.
Well, I cannot look in the air because I had to, I had to ride ahead, so I don't want to get into an accident. So I have to be really safe.
You're too busy guiding us.
That's
We're
right.
enjoying the view.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you like it. So this is one of the happy riders right here.
Oh, I would recommend this to everybody.
That was a fun ride, wasn't it?
I had a good time. You know, like Angel was saying in that video, the ride was great. You go through 19 through Howie in the Hills and the backside of that. I mean, it's just a great view everywhere. The tree farm, I mean, it's just a great view.
I've never been on that route before, so it really was.
It was interesting. That one gas station, the Safeway that we stopped at, there'd be 100 bikes there.
There was.
And they were going from Tampa to Orlando and then back to Tampa. And we were going from Orlando. Right. But I gotta say this. It was a great ride until.
Until what?
Until we had to come back. It rained all the way from Tampa to Orlando.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. You skirted it. We took the exit, we got right to the I-4 interchange. We pulled over, started throwing on leathers and chaps. Crazy John on the trike. Now I gotta tell you, it was John's first ride on that trike. And not only is it the first ride, he's never been in rain before. So if you haven't ridden some kind of bike in rain before, it's a little unnerving. So we get going. You leave, you go, I'm going straight home. You didn't even pull over to put anything on. You just take off. The other guys are like, we're gonna get going. I go to John, John, we're gonna head to the Ace Cafe because we knew there was a band that we wanted to see playing. Cumberland Gap, we love those guys.
I wish I'd have come here because I was gonna say that is a great band, and a great band.
So we're like, we're gonna go for it. We go for it. And I swear, it just opened up. I couldn't even see John behind me on the trike, and that trike's got like 6 lights.
Well, got so bad that I couldn't see through the windshield, so I put my little nose over the windshield like this.
You say little nose?
All right, so my nose, I gotta tell you, my eyes are still burning because all the water came right up into my eyes. My sneaks are still wet.
All my stuff. I can say little nose because I got the same nose, and I know that's not the one.
Put him in front of the refrigerator.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, we got there. Poor John, he had these like warm-up pants. They were shredded from the wind and the rain. They were all torn up.
I saw the picture.
Violated. I think we're all gonna have to chip in and buy him some reindeer. But I think he just put out in his new clause. He says, "My new production manager clause. If I see a cloud, I'm not riding with it." But he earned his rain badge that ride. But it was nice.
The other thing with John is we got to start getting him back out with that trophy. People are saying to me, "Where's the guy with a trophy?" And I tell them, well, he hasn't dried out yet, but when he dries out, he'll do it.
He got caught in the rain again today, so he's not doing it anymore.
Yeah. You would think he'd learn the first time. Second time, I know he learned.
But with that said, I do want to say it was a great ride. It was the 3rd annual group ride. And to Tarpon Springs, and I definitely want to do it again next year at the restaurant. Hella's was, we had a great meal.
Great. I had a gyro, and it was a real gyro. It's hard to find. It was good, and the salad was really good. I mean, good green salad.
Well, you and I cared about the fettuccine. We wanted the cheese, right?
Good.
You know my biggest dilemma?
What?
I didn't get to go to the ice cream bar.
I thought maybe the bakery next door.
Yeah. You guys walked me by, and next thing I know, I'm on the bike. It's like, wait a minute, I wanted to buy something. So we have to go back there.
Yeah, we'll definitely go back. It was a great place. It was great fun, and I do want to do the Green Swamp. And John says if it's sunny out, he'll do the Green Swamp with us. But it was a great day.
What you got next? You got all the rides set up?
We got some rides and events here.
I'll let you guys do them. I'm tired tonight.
You're tired? Yeah. All right. Mark, you want to lead the way?
All right. The first ride I got, it's a sad ride. We need to go to this to support this. It's a memorial ride for Larry Pork Chop Germain. Larry died unexpectedly. He's got a son. His son's name is Wyatt. So starting at Shovelhead on, I think June 17th, it's a ride from Shovelhead. They're just going to ride over to the Foxhead Saloon, and it's going to be an $8 barbecue plate, 50-50 raffles. 100% of the money is going to go to Wyatt, his son. All the money goes. We're not keeping anything.
Not good.
The next one we got, June 24th. It's a poker run for Little Bit. This is a F cancer ride, so I can't say what they call the ride. She's been battling it. She's taking her last chemo. So that's going to be at JJ's Lounge. Kickstands up at 12. There's no reason you can't make it. They're going to go to Pirates Pub, Pug's Pub, Lake Vets, and it's going to end over at the FFMC, which is the Fallen Few. They're a great group. They're the ones putting this ride together. That's on June 24th.
I've got a couple. I've got Saturday, July 1st. It's a ride in the park. Mine are a little further away. So it's a motorcycle charity ride.
Wait a minute. I hear a train.
I know, we keep forgetting to do the shots.
Train.
How come we keep forgetting to do the shots on this side when the train goes by, but John's doing the shots over there by the TriCaster? That's more dangerous, I think. But this ride is out of Sarasota, Florida, a ride in the park motorcycle charity ride. It's at 9 a.m. and the location is 330 Cattleman Road in Sarasota, Florida. So that's Saturday, July the 1st. And then July 2nd, it's a swap meet out in Webster. I think you told me about this one.
Yeah, Webster, they do it the first Sunday of every month. And man, it's probably 5-6 acres of nothing but motorcycle parks.
That's what you said. So that's Sunday, July the 2nd. So the swap meet's out in Webster, Florida, and I guess you could just look up the Webster Cycle and Auto.
Yeah, when you guys go there though, like you just said, it's Webster Cycle and Auto. So if you're coming from the Volusia County side of town, you're going to come to the car show first. If you go into the car show, you're not going to see the motorcycle parts. You're going to say, what are those guys talking about? You got to go about another mile past where the car is to get to where the motorcycles are.
Well, just for the record, I think every show people go, what are those guys talking about? But one never knows. Rides and events, people, we talk about them every week. So if you've got something, please let us know. Whether shoot us an email, give us a call, but let us know that, hey, we've got something going on. We're more than happy to talk about it because that's what this is about, right?
Yep.
It's all about the cycle and the riding community.
But so everybody knows, Cycle Fever, we don't care what you ride, as long as you ride. That's number one. Number two, if you're a car buff, if you're a hot rod buff, if you're a racing buff, you're more than welcome. If you got something that's going on, let us know because this show is for everybody.
It is.
And the Ace Cafe is our clubhouse. And I gotta say this, the clubhouse, they do something different every day out here. So you need to come in, talk to Steve and tell Steve Cycle Fever sent you. He might give you a wooden nickel, I never know with him.
Well, I can't wait because next month they got a boat park night and I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Listen, this is the coolest clubhouse anybody can have. I'm just going to say, just for the record, everybody here has always been so great to us, so nice to us. You know, Mark and George out of London, the owners, they've been fantastic to us. You know, we've got Mark here in Orlando, Steve here, you know, everybody all the way down there, George, Eric, everybody, all the way.
Even that guy Jeff, he's not bad.
Yeah. By the way, he did send me the stuff when he did his raid.
Yeah.
It's real dark, but is it crazy?
Yeah, Jeffy's in a band here.
Jeffy's in his own world.
But he was a rave DJ years ago, so he had some pretty cool stories. But everybody here if they've been in the kitchen, if they've been behind the bar, which we've seen a lot of those, John takes me to introduce me to everybody at the bar. So, and then we've got, servers, people that park out front, everybody is just cool. It's just cool. So, all right.
We got to get ready to end this because you guys have been editing for years and years.
We've had a lot of stuff. So, all right, so we got shout outs.
Real quick, I just want to say, Angel Rivera, thanks for going on the ride with us on the Greek ride. And most of all, thanks for sticking with me because we did it without no rain. Also, Dale Heckle, he rode home with me on Friday night last week from OB's in DeLand out to Apopka about 2 o'clock in the morning. So Dale, thanks for riding with me at 2 o'clock in the morning through the woods. And one last thing, I want to say happy birthday to Debbie Terrell. Happy birthday, Debbie.
Happy birthday, Debbie.
Yeah, happy birthday, Debbie.
Hope you had a good birthday.
That's it.
How about you? What you got for shout outs?
Well, first of all, I got to say that everybody that I know I want to shout out to. There's so many of them. But today, and I hope I'm not stealing your thunder, but Brian Ross came over.
I don't want to talk about Thunder after that last ride.
Well, Brian Brian Ross came over, and Brian is the person that we bought the TriCaster from.
Yeah.
He came over. First of all, I was very impressed with our setup, so that was a plus. And he came in today, and he helped a little bit today to make sure we got everything squared away. And he's coming in next Thursday, and hopefully we'll have all the bugs out of our machine.
There we go.
So that's it.
That's it. I hope so. I just got two quick shout outs. One, I want to thank Scott for coming in. I want to thank everybody at Asphalt and Iron. Great group. And so just kudos to all of you, because I run into all of you. You guys don't know who I am when we're out all the time, but I see you out and you see me, and so I appreciate it. Everybody's been super cool, so that's a good group. And my other one is Adam. Adam works with us. He's been here every time we've been here. He's been taking care of us, putting the lights up, putting the cameras up, getting everything together. He's learning some of the TriCaster. So Adam, great job, man. We appreciate it, buddy.
By the way, I do have one other shout out. I don't know where he is, but I want to shout out to JD. JD, your hamburger was great tonight, and I enjoyed every bit of it. I left you 2 French fries. If you can find them, you can have them. Hey, that's it for me, guys.
That's it. All right.
I will say the last show, you weren't here, and they screwed up the ending.
Yeah?
Yeah. So we're going to let you lead into that, but first let's do our advertisements.
All right, we have our sponsors here, so. All right, Mark.
I guess I'm first, huh?
Yeah.
Are we gonna,
you stole JD's last week.
Are we going to do something with that thing?
Yes.
Yep. You want to talk about that?
I keep getting them mixed up. I keep thinking AED Magic Camp.
That's it.
That's it.
No, I'm talking about the Ace Cafes where we're at.
That's who we're going to start with.
I get the 2 mixed up. Ace Cafe or Clubhouse, we can't say enough about it. I keep looking up there and seeing the A and getting mixed up.
There you go.
That's Ace Cafe Orlando. Listen, man, everybody keeps asking me, how hard is it to get to the Ace Cafe? Well, if you come up I-4, you get off at Colonial Drive, just keep going forward 2 blocks. And then take a left on Livingston, a half a block, and you're there. So it's literally 30 seconds off of I-4.
It's nothing. I mean, that couldn't be planned in a better spot, right?
Yep.
That's fantastic.
A great spot. And then get back on I-4. You leave the driveway, take a right, 1 block, you're back on I-4.
I-4.
Yep.
That's simple. It's really simple.
Ace Cafe Orlando. Easy on, easy off.
And there's something
great food.
every night.
Every night's a
day and
different
night.
night.
There's something going on, and you know, we've caught some awesome bands here tonight. We've got a gentleman playing behind us, getting a little live music here. He's playing, and he's just phenomenal. Everybody's just soaking it up back there. So, what about you?
Well, I got Myers Insurance, J. Myers Insurance. The girls are coming back from vacation, so maybe next week or the week after, I'm going to bring them here. You guys, it's a kick. Let me tell you, they're crazier than us. They really are. Great insurance. They saved me a bunch of money this year. I switched back over to them, and very, very nice people, I got to tell you.
No, they are funny. Are they going to do some of their snippets? Their little insurance snippets? All right, good. Everybody will get a kick out of that. So, all right, guys. So, everybody hears us. We talk about these, right? This is Michael Dulce, the AED Magic Cams that we ride around with, right? I've got one right here. This is what we mount to our motorcycles, and so we do them for riding, do them for bands.
I put it on every band I shoot. I put at least one on every band member, so I get video of them.
We use them as backup cameras when we need them for backup cameras. So, you know, as Mark talks about a lot, the great thing about this, it's got the LCD right in the back. It's right there, so you don't have to worry about your phone or check it out. This one has zoom on it, so you can zoom in and out. So right here on it, it comes with the water case, the watertight case, and it comes with extra batteries.
Yep.
And it comes with a remote.
And a clamp for your bike.
And it comes, and you can either order it. We like the clamp for the bike, but if you're a surfer, you can get it for there. And don't they have a special going on for us? What they got going on?
For $129. Now, I'm waiting for him to give me the special phone number, but when he gives it to me, you call that phone number, and they will give you the special for $129.
$129 for this camera.
It's outstanding.
Unbelievable camera. Great quality, just phenomenal camera.
They shoot full 1080p high def. They shoot 60 frames a second. You can shoot it at 120 or 180 degree angle. Plus, like you said earlier, you can zoom in and zoom out. You can't do it with a GoPro.
And you can take photos with it.
Yep.
It's got photos. So See, we rig ours up because we lost one on a ride. So now I have this, so we
Wait a
mount
minute.
it and we lock it. No, I'm just going to go with we lost it.
I'm going to show that footage. Maybe,
Technically, I wasn't on the vehicle.
Yeah.
So the person on the vehicle should always check, right? Should have the
I checked it as it went off.
But anyways, great deal, and we're going to give one away.
Yes, we're going to have a contest where we give one away. Again, I'm still waiting for Mike to get back to us. Your job's to call him tomorrow and get it squared away.
All right, but it's great, great.
Hey, this last company here,
yep,
it's called USA Payroll. Now listen, one of the only reasons everybody here has a daytime job. Ours happens to be USA Payroll. We would love to do your payroll. Give us a call. Nothing else, we'll give you a free quote, and if we beat everybody else's price, hey, we might even mention you on the show if you go with us.
You know what? I will mention someone. Dave Chioli. He called today. He's thinking about switching. He's going to switch over to us. So, and you know him, right? We go out golfing. And
oh, that guy.
Yep, that guy. So he's
Halloween Horror Nights.
Yep, that's right. He builds the sets for Halloween Horror Nights. Builds the houses.
I got to tell you guys,
he did like 7 out of 9 of them.
Yep.
So yeah.
Talking about that, one other guy I want to do a shout out to, Hank Stone. Now, you guys don't know this, but I found a poster with his face on it. He was the face for Horror Nights back about 4 years ago.
Wow.
And he got a scary ass face.
We'll have to throw that out there. But yeah, Dave Chioli, the real Chioli. So I appreciate it, man. We all appreciate it.
All right, let's get the heck out of here.
All right, everybody.
What do we got here?
All right, so we're done. So everybody,
go ahead.
Join the adventure
and enjoy the ride.
All right, we'll see you next week.
You and JD last week. Whoa.